I had never bothered to watch Aquamarine because I don't really care about mermaids, but I decided to finally give it a go, and actually it wasn't too bad. It also made me question how many mermaid films I've seen, and actually, I think various versions of The Little Mermaid are the only ones that I've seen. This one is pretty decent. This was released in 2006. It's directed by Elizabeth Allen Rosenbaum, written by John Quaintance and Jessica Benninger, and it's based on the novel by Alice Hoffman. And we have a cast including Emma Roberts as Claire, JoJo as Hailey, and Sara Paxton as Aquamarine. And Claire and Hailey find a mermaid, and they decide to help her try and find true love, to find evidence of true love among the humans. And it's a nice story of them showing her around and them getting used to her ways and her quirky things in her personality, things that make her a little bit different, because after all she is a mermaid. And in general, I thought it worked quite well. I found it to be a relatively interesting narrative. That's not to say that every single thing that happens is the most fascinating thing, but it managed to sustain itself for the quite long duration. Actually, it's quite a long film, and apart from a few things here and there that were a little slow, I'd say it's a good fun film with some decent characters. We have some fashion and things from the time, which is always fun to look back on, and in general it was not bad. I can't imagine I'd ever watch it again, but as a one-time watch, I thought Aquamarine worked quite well. I enjoyed it a lot more than I was expecting, not to the extent where I would say it's worth the almost 20 years, the 19 years it took me to watch this. It doesn't seem that old. I feel like this came out maybe 10 years ago. Time just seems to disappear. Maybe not one when I'd say it's absolutely worth waiting 2 decades to watch, but I liked it better than I expected. The performances are very good. The characters are very well written. I think it's definitely something that would appeal to a teenage, preteen audience. But if you're looking for a fun little blast from the past and you're wanting something that's an easy watch with a great cast and a fun narrative, then I'd say Aquamarine is probably worth checking out.